Hello friends, Namaskar, good morning. In our last lecture, that is on Saturday, we have already started topic number 1.2 on saying please. We have completed icebreakers summary of the topic in English and Marathi also. So also in third section of our AV, we have completed a reading and explanation of the first paragraph. Now, before starting today's work, this is my kind suggestion to all of my students to take your notebook and pen and write down the meanings of difficult words whenever I will tell you. Remember, meaning of these words are not given in textbook, so please write down difficult words. And also remember, we have little time, that is in our AV clip we have time of 8 to 10 minutes only, and within the span of 8 to 10 minutes I can't provide proper time to each part of the activity, but still I will try my best. Naturally, it is our duty to do some practice at our own also. Just today I heard one news that English textbook is available in market, so purchase your own book. Okay, now let us start with our today's work. Again today I have prepared three parts of today's lecture, so see all the parts carefully, and if you have any problem, any queries, then write down your comments in comment box. Okay, let us start with first paragraph. Actually I have completed my first reading. Now let us write down difficult words in first paragraph. Here I would like to give you first word. The young man, the young lift man in a city office who threw a passenger out of his lift the other morning and was fined for the offense. Offense means crime. Offense means crime. Was undoubtedly in the wrong. It was a question of please. The complainant means the person who makes complaint is called as complainant. The complainant entering the lift said top. The lift man demanded top please, and this concession being refused, he not only decline means refuse or denied. To comply means to obey an order or request. आज्ञा पालन करणं. To comply with the instruction, but hurled the passenger. Hurled means threw away, फेकणे या अर्थाने. But hurled the passenger out of the lift. This of course was carrying a comment on manner too far. Discourtesy, here meaning is given. Discourtesy means a lack of courtesy, rudeness, ज्याला आपण असभ्य वागणूक म्हणतो. Discourtesy. Discourtesy is not a legal offense. It does not excuse assault and battery. Meaning is given here. Assault and battery means an attack which includes not only threats but also the actual use of violence. यात आपण विशिष्ट पद्धतीचा शारीरिक इजा करणं, हल्ला करणं किंवा प्राणघातक हल्ला करणं त्याला म्हणतात assault and battery. If a burglar breaks into my house, burglar means one who breaks into a house at night to steal. त्याला आपण घरफोड्या करणारा असं म्हणतो burglar. If a burglar breaks into my house and I knock him down, the law will acquit me. Acquit means to state formally that person is not guilty. दोषमुक्त करणे, it is called as acquit. And if I am physically assaulted, assault means attack, physical attack, it will permit me to retaliate means do something bad to someone who has done something bad to you. Do something bad to someone who has done something bad to you. जशा जशास तसं वागणं त्याला म्हणतात रिटॅलिएट. It will permit me to retaliate with reasonable violence. It does this because the burglar and my assailant means an attacker, the person who makes attack. My assailant have broken quite definite commands of the law, but no legal system could attempt to legislate. Legislate means here meaning is given, make a law or laws. No legal system could attempt to legislate against bad manners or could sanction the use of violence against something which it does not itself recognize as a legally punishable offense. And our sympathy with the liftman, we must admit that the law is reasonable. It would never do if we were at liberty to box people. To box means fight with the fist. Yeah. आपल्या मुठीने किंवा बुक्कीने मारणं, it is called as to box people's ears because we did not like their behavior or the tone of their voices or the scowl on their faces. Scowl means a look on the face that shows you are angry or in a bad mood. To scowl on their faces, our fist would never be idle, and the gutters of the city would run with blood all day. I may be uncivil as I may please, and the law will protect me against violent retaliation. I may be haughty. Haughty means proudish. Now, second paragraph. Now, today's work from second paragraph. I may be as uncivil as I may please, and the law will protect me against violent retaliation. I may be haughty or boorish, and there is no penalty to pay except the penalty of being written down on ill-mannered fellow. The law does not compel me to say please or to attune my voice to other people's sensibilities any more than it says that I shall not wax my moustache or dye my hair or wear ringlets down my back. It does not recognize the laceration of our feelings as a case for compensation. There is no allowance for moral and intellectual damages in these matters. Now, what is the content part of second paragraph? In this paragraph, the writer says that the only penalty one has to pay for being rude or arrogant is that people will call him a rude fellow. The law, on the other hand, will protect rather than punish him. The legal system does not impose any restriction on manners, just as it does not impose any restrictions on one's personal appearance. That means here moustache, wax moustache, dye my hair. These words indicate personal appearance. The hurting of person's feeling is not considered a case where the person who imposed the hurt must be made to pay for damages. The law has no provision for defending people from moral or intellectual damage given by ill-mannered people. Now, in this paragraph, some words which are difficult. Haughty is given here. Haughty means having a high opinion of oneself and often a low opinion of others. ज्याला आपण गर्विष्ठ असं म्हणतो मराठीमध्ये. Or boorish means rude, uncultured. There is no penalty to pay except the penalty of being written down all an ill-mannered fellow. Fellow means person. Fellow. The law does not compel me to say please or to attune. To attune. Attune means here the meaning of attune. Attune means to bring into harmony. सुरात सूर लावणं त्याला to attune. सुरात सूर लावणं किंवा मिसळणं या अर्थानं. To attune my voice to other people's sensibilities any more than it says that I shall not wax my moustache or dye my hair or wear ringlets down my back. It does not recognize the laceration. Laceration means a cut or tear, a run किंवा जखम या अर्थाने. There is no allowance for formal and intellectual damages in these matters. Okay, here we stop.